If you have a stock trading system that only samples a small part of the universe of available trades, then you can have wildly different results in your equity curve based on simply random chance. One way to test that with AmiBroker is to run a series of random tests trading just a single stock at a time and averaging or viewing the curves, the equity curves, on a graph. The first thing you need to do is to make sure when you're running your test that you are only testing on one position at a time. As you can see up at the top here where I've circled, it says max open positions is equal to 1. The next step is to make sure that you have a position score variable that is set to a random number. This will ensure that each time you run your backtest, you will be selecting a random stock from the available stocks that have been triggered by your buy signal. And you can see at the bottom here, it says position score equals MT random A, open and close parentheses, and that function will deliver a new random number each time. Running a backtest is as simple as you would normally do with AmiBroker. You set your date in the from and to dates. Here I have from starting at January 1st, 2015 through the current date, which is actually February 11th, 2016, and then you hit the backtest button here. When your backtest has finished running, you can click on the backtest report button, which is right here, and the usual statistics will come up here. The fun part, of course, is always seeing the equity chart, unless, of course, the equity chart looks horrible, in which case it's the least fun part. On the backtest report window, you click on the charts link right here. And here we see an equity chart that started at $300 at the beginning of 2015, and to current date is $378, which is from a percentage gain standpoint, quite significant. It's also a choppy chart, and we ask ourselves if we are randomly selecting stocks each time to trade, will the equity chart look like this, or will it look different? Now, this is the eye candy, but the real comparisons can be done when we have a series of equity charts and we can compare them side by side to see what random chance will give us. So from here, we want to export the data of all the trades in our random backtest run. So we go up to File and we click on Export HTML/CSV, and we export our data to the disk. From there, once we have compiled a large number of these, or as many as you think is reasonable, you can upload them to Google Sheets, you can load them into Excel, and by combining all the equity data, we can view a chart.